short, and I know if I'm a big tall woman and if I see a short woman doing a manly job, my first comment would be like, if she can do that, why can't I? Right, guys? So that's why. Hi guys, this is John Jans from Pinay Trucker Girl USA. If you guys don't know me yet, I am a truck driver and I'm from the Philippines, and I moved to the US way back 2016, and I've been truck driving now for 2.5 years. So today guys, I'm going to answer a question. I know you guys have a lot of questions, and I apologize if I haven't answered all of it yet, because it's hard to answer everybody at the same time. But the other day, a lady sent me a message, and it's a very interesting question. She sent me like 5 questions, and I'm going to answer it right now. So this might help other drivers that have been asking me a lot about how is it to be a truck driver or a female truck driver. So alright guys, so let's start now. Okay, so I'm not gonna say who sent me the message because I haven't asked the consent if I want to tell you guys who this is, but I'm pretty sure you know who you are. Okay, so guys, I don't claim myself to be expert in truck driving. I am just a truck driver like you guys. I truly believe I am learning as I go, so I'm still collecting more knowledge every day. I'm learning every day, and I'm here to inspire you guys that no matter what you want to be in life, you would still get it or be what you want to be, as long as you are ready for it, and as long as you have a strong mind. I'm sure you can do it. All right, so okay, so this lady she is considering a career change after COVID, which is pretty nice. So she asked like, how is it to be a female truck driver? Well, really, I felt normal, like special. I actually felt good, but say it's nice, it's fun, I like it. But I got to admit that I have to admit that I don't go to truck stop a lot, because I don't want other truck drivers to see me really on the road, because I felt like, not that I don't belong, but I'm definitely getting special treatment somehow, you know, in our area. I just want to give an example. My husband told me he never had anybody send a paper ever since I started driving with him. So in other words, you know, that's a little special treatment where the dispatcher has to go out and go to your truck and hand the paper to you. My husband never experienced that, so I think it's a special treatment, which I feel good about it. I think it's nice, it's cute, or I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if I answered the question. I think it's awesome to be a female truck driver. She said, how long have you been a truck driver? I've been a truck driver since 2017. I got my CDL 2017, but I didn't get the job right away because I didn't have all the paper I needed because I'm from the Philippines. So the job that I had right now, I needed a hazmat endorsement, doubles and triples endorsement, and tanker. No, not really tanker and doubles and triples are kind of like intertwined, or they're kind of together. So if you get a double triples endorsement, then tanker comes along with that. So if you guys want to know how to get endorsement, let me know guys. It's not hard. You don't have to take your double trailer to get some endorsement. It's not that hard. Anyway, so let's move into the next question. She said, do you find it safe/fun? Well, safe, yeah, like it's safe, but it's scary. It's scary in such a way that there are areas that you are not familiar with. So all you gotta do is be a safe driver and just, you know, drive slow. And of course you have to plan your route before you go, because the trailers are tall, are high. So there are only certain ways you can, not certain ways. There are only certain areas where a truck are allowed. You know what I'm saying? The bridges. If the bridge is low, of course, your trailer's not gonna make it. So the height of your trailer is 36, unless you're hauling an oversized load. I don't know if your oversized load gets, I think it is. The standard height of a trailer is 36. So, or your trailer, or my trailer is 36. So in other words, I need to make sure that the bridge that I'm going to is more than 36. You know what I'm saying? So fun, yes, it's definitely fun. For me, it's fun. You get to go to different places that you never been before, and if you have time, you can take your break in a place like, for example, when my husband was on his truck, we go to 50 states. So we decide when we have to take a break. If we want to take a break in the casino, I don't play casino, guys. If we want to go take a break in a casino, then we go to that area. Or if we want to take a break in this mall, so we go to that mall, we make sure we have enough time to get to that mall. Or you go check what's the nice place in this area, and then you go take your break there, or 10-hour break, or your 36-hour reset. So you go to this place, you go to these places. But with my job right now, I do my 36-hour reset at home. So that's what I call my day off, Saturday and Sunday. So we go home and do our 36-hour, and then we go back to our truck on Monday. So I think it's fun because I get to spend time with my family, and we get to have a little party here and there. So I think it's fun. But there are some truck drivers that didn't go home 3 months in a row, and they go home or they take a vacation for 2 weeks. And of course, with your 2 weeks, you want to make sure you plan what you're gonna do so you have fun. But as far as being in the truck as a truck driver, of course you need to make sure you deliver your load on time and schedule it where you want to take your break. I think it's fun. I enjoy being by myself. That's what it is. I enjoy being by myself, not because I enjoy being by myself, and I enjoy being with people. So I know how to have fun just by myself as well. So that's what I'm saying. And she's asking, how long are your hauls? So this company we're at right now, it's a guaranteed delivery or it's free. So what we do, we take our load from one state and we go to the next state, and it's a set route. So it's basically 10 hours with your break, maybe 10 hours and something with your break. So you have to make sure you get to your destination within your hour. You know what I'm saying? You cannot take a 2-hour break in between your route. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically 600 something miles. You can definitely make it with your shift. You know what I'm saying? So when I get to my shift, then my husband drives back. So that's basically, that's what we do. Go back and forth. But sometimes I find it boring because it's always the same. You know what I'm saying? It's always the same all over. So I think it's boring. But what I do, like what I said earlier, I go to the rest area. I like to stay, and I go there, take my break, and I work out. I take my dog, go for a little walk. And I think to me it's fun. I don't have to park in a casino to make me feel like it's fun. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically a 10-hour drive, but you have to take your break before your 8-hour, because you cannot drive straight for 8 hours or 10 hours without taking your break. because that's an violation of hours of service. And she's asked, is the pay worth it? Okay, so this is a very tricky question. For me, in my job right now, the pay is really worth it, but if you go drive as a solo, or if you become an owner operator is you choose which load you're gonna take and which area you want to go to. So if they say is the pay worth it, of course, if you don't work, you didn't get paid. So if your truck is parked for 2 days, for example, you only have 5 days a week to deliver loads. So if you deliver a lot of load in 5 days, means you get higher pay. You know what I'm saying? So this is just an example. If you can deliver 5 loads in a week or in 5 days, and you get paid good amount for per load, then you're gonna get paid higher. But if you just deliver 3 loads, if you like taking your breaks, if you like going to places and watching movies in a different mall you see, then you're definitely not gonna make money with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like truck driving is somehow like working your 95-hour job. If you don't work harder or put hours or put miles, let's say miles. If you don't put miles in your truck or in your belt, then you're gonna make less money. So it's up to you how you manage it. So if you guys want to know how to manage to make more money, we're gonna make a video about it with my husband, because my husband is good at it. I am not, but with my job right now, I get paid good because it's basically a salary. It's per load. So it's 5 loads that I have to drive to deliver in a day. So I get paid per load. But if I call off for 2 days, if I say, oh, I can't deliver 5 loads today, I only deliver 3 loads, then obviously you're not gonna get paid. But you're actually asking if it's worth it. It's definitely worth it if you are doing it right. That's the question. That's the answer. So if you're not doing it right, if you're making $300 working as a truck driver every week, that's not worth it. A lot of people say, I make good money. The question is, what is good money for you? If $300 is good for you per week, then I think it's better for you to find out a job, not truck driving, because it's not worth it to sacrifice not being at home, not seeing your kids, or, you know what I'm saying? Not seeing your kids, not seeing maybe your friends, and not being at home. Then $300 is not worth it sacrificing being in a road. Oh, she has a question also. Does it affect your regular day-to-day life a lot? So the answer is yes. Yes, it does affect your day-to-day life. And the question a lot, it depends. So for example, if you have a really tight load, there are times, even my load right now, there are times I cannot take a shower, but it's my discretion. It's my decision not to take a shower today, just so I can get to my destinations on time, or at least ahead of time. So I think, to me, it affects your day-to-day life. But 95-hour job or 9 to 5 job is definitely different from your truck driving job, because when you punch in 9 o'clock, you go home 10 o'clock. You go home 5 in the afternoon. So when you go home, you get to cook. If you want to go somewhere else and see your friend, you get to do that. If you have to pick up your kids, you get to do that. You have basically 14 hours. Is it 14 hour? Hold on. Okay, so what I want to give an example as far as truck driving is does it affect your day-to-day life? In my route right now, since it's basically a slip seat, which means I drive from here and then to my destination, and then as soon as I get to my destination, I have to take my 10-hour break because my husband has to drive back to Ohio. So, and that's 10 hours. 10 hours basically in 30 minutes. So in other words, I have to sleep 6 to 8 hours. If I don't, 6 to 8 hours, and I only have 2 hours spare time if I want to do something, if I want to check my YouTube, I want to talk to my daughter or do something else, I have 2 hours to spare. I cannot do more than 2 hours because I'm gonna be sleep deprived, and that's bad because sleep is very important if you're a truck driver, because you know driving for long hours is boring enough for you to fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're working in a nursing home or in a store that you have to walk back and forth, you know, this and that. It wakes you up. But sitting down in a truck driving for 4 hours straight and you're tired and sleepy is bad because you're going to fall asleep. Okay? So going back to 9 to 5 hour job, if you work 8 hours a day, you have at least 14 hours, or no, 16 hours break time. You know what I'm saying? Your break time is basically 16 hours. So in other words, you have 16 hours before you go back to work again, unless you do do overtime if you want to make more money. So unless you do overtime, but in regular days, you have 16-hour break. 16 hours. Wow, that's a lot of time. In truck driving, you don't have a lot of time. If you take 16-hour break and you're driving solo, I could already tell you guys that you're not gonna make money. I only said I'm not laughing because I'm teasing you guys, but it is pretty strict. You need to learn how to manage your time as a truck driver, because truck drivers, we have 14 hours on duty time available with an 11-hour driving time. You know what I'm saying? So you basically have 3-hour on duty time and 11-hour driving time. So if you drive, say if you have an 11-hour available, say you have 11-hour driving time, and you drive, I'm not really good in math, you drive 8 hours. So if you drive 8 hours in a day, you're still gonna have 3 hours available. So if you decide to just drive for 8 hours in a day and then start your break and just waste your 3 hours driving available, then it's up to you. You're gonna get rested, but you're not gonna make money. I'm telling you. That 14-hour on duty time and 11-hour duty time, I think I'm gonna discuss it in a different video, because the key to make money is in that hours. 14 hours on duty time and 11-hour driving time. I think I want to discuss some different things. Anyway, so I think it's only worth it if you know how to manage your time, basically. Okay, so yeah, it does affect your day-to-day life a lot. Yes, it does. But just gotta have to adjust to it. Alright? So thank you for sending me a message and that question. So before I end this video, I know a lot of people out there right now, especially women. Guys, if I inspire you guys, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment, guys. I am glad that somehow I'm inspiring women out there to drive a truck, especially with their height, because I know I'm short. I am short, and I know if I'm a big, tall woman, and if I see a short woman, doing a manly job, my first comment would be like, if she can do that, why can't I? Right, guys? So that's probably what you're thinking right now. So what I could advise with you guys right now, if you're thinking about changing your career and doing a truck driving, what you can do right now is go to your B&B, get a book, and study or read that book from cover to cover. And I'm sure by the time you're ready to take your test, or by the time you're ready to take your reading test, the permit test, CDL permit test, then you're gonna pass it with a flying color. So that's what my advice to you right now is: go get a book, study this book, read it from cover to cover, especially the endorsement. If I were you guys, try to get your endorsement right now. Getting a double, triple endorsement, it's free unless you pass and you go and get it put in your driver's license. I think it's $27 per endorsement, which tanker, double, triple is $27, another $27 if you have a hazmat endorsement. And the thing about double, triples and tanker endorsement, that is for life. So that endorsement is for life. So you have that endorsement all the time. So if you want to renew your driver's license, you don't have to take another test anymore, except for the hazmat endorsement. So try to do it right now. And if you try to get a job and if you have this endorsement, I'm pretty sure they're gonna look at your application first before anybody else that don't have endorsement. So yeah, so I heard the schools are not open right now because of the COVID. Nobody can get trained yet. I'm not really sure. Maybe there's a big company that they own their truck driving school. Maybe you can go there and get trained and get your driver's license. But if I were you, try to get your permit test right now, or take your permit test right now and see what it is. And if you don't pass, then you can always go back and get that test until you get your permit before you go ride a bus and go to that truck driving school. With that, you're gonna save some money. So you know what I'm saying? In other words, try to get your CDL permit first before you go to truck driving school, so somehow you save money. So I know this girl, she went to CRST. Her and her boyfriend, they're young drivers. So before they go there, they made sure they had a CDL permit. So when they went to the CDL permit, all they gotta do is train how to drive the truck instead of going to a class for a week and then discuss what it is when you get your written permit. Written permit is the permit you have to take the test. There's actually 3 tests, guys, that you have to pass. It's the general knowledge, the air brakes, and I forgot what the other one, and I apologize what the other one was. But there's 3 tests you gotta pass to be able to get your CDL permit. Okay? But you can always take a break in between this test. You know what I'm saying? If you want to take the general test right now, today, you can do that. Or wait a couple hours and take the other test. And then wait another couple hours and take another test. You can do that. Or you can do that, the general on Monday, the air brake test on Tuesday. You can do that, But yeah, I know you guys can do that. But thank you so much for watching my channel and for subscribing. If you're new to my channel, please hit the like button. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment, guys. And I will answer that question to the best of my knowledge. And guys, I don't claim myself to be expert in truck driving. I am just a truck driver like you guys. I truly believe I am learning as I go. So I'm still collecting more knowledge every day. I'm learning every day. And I'm here to inspire you guys that no matter what you want to be in life, you would still get it or be what you want to be. as long as you are ready for it, and as long as you have a strong mind, I'm sure you can do it. All right, so thank you guys. Bye bye. Love you all. Thank you.